My feet would dangle in mid-air below the bar stool seat that could twirl round and round forever if you wanted it to. Like stainless steel mushrooms in a perfect line, the tops covered in worn red leather, where I drank an ice-cold Dr. Pepper from a sweating glass bottle, and my dad drank an equally cold Pabst Blue Ribbon from another sweating glass bottle, and smoked one of his Chesterfield cigarettes. No sissy filters for my dad. No glasses for our drinks, thanks anyway. 3 songs for a quarter on the Wurlitzer jukebox, hypnotic and alive with its bubbling lights. Hank Williams, Eddie Arnold, Tennessee Ernie Ford, singing while we waited for lunch. Jimmy Kalis would set 2 heavy white china plates on the counter before us. Some of the best hot dogs since the beginning of time. Chili and slaw both made by Jimmy from his grandmother's old Greek recipes. Later, we would walk along the railroad tracks that more or less followed the muddy Dan River. At Scale Street, we would turn from the tracks and trudge up that steep hill to the house of one of his friends who made homebrew beer, where men sat around a kitchen table, the yellowed window shade at half-mast, filtered light with cigarette smoke floating on sun rays, and cards being dealt around the table. Men drinking the homebrew beer, which smelled so wonderful. My dad would let me have a taste. The men would say what a good boy I was, and I would play with the dog on a plank floor worn smooth by time and use, and listen to the men talk and laugh with the ease that comes from knowing each other for a long time, from growing up together, from working together, from going to war together. There would be several other houses to visit before our Sunday outing was complete. My dad and I always welcome, the homebrew always available and cold, the smoke always thick, the cards always being dealt, the talk and laughter always easy, the dogs always waiting for me. Walking home, he would take my hand in his and tell me not to let Mama know about my taste of the homebrew beer. But of course, he knew I wouldn't tell. It was our secret. God was in his heaven, and all was right with the world.